Have you ever been listening to music and everything is pretty normal until out of nowhere, you get the craziest shivers down your spine and look down, see your arms covered in goosebumps, and your chest feels tight? This phenomenon is known as aesthetic chills, and it's actually way more common than you may think. The funniest part though, nobody really knew why it happened, and researchers used to think that these were completely random. But this is just not the case. Here's the cool part. New research shows that aesthetic chills are definitely not random. In fact, there are a few conditions or emotions that make them much more likely to occur. In a 2012 study published in the Psychology of Aesthetics, Creativity, and the Arts, researchers Nussbaum and collaborators from the University of North Carolina at Greensboro and Tennessee Tech University followed college students through their day-to-day activities to understand when aesthetic chills occur and why they even happen. 106 undergraduate students participated in the study, with a final sample size of 98 students being analyzed, using an experience sampling method. In this form of study, participants self-report their feelings and other questions through a survey. They were asked, are you listening to music right now? Do you have emotional chills or goosebumps? Right now, how happy or sad or worried do you feel, and are you alone or with other people? The students were sampled 10 times per day over a 12-hour window for a week. Here's what's crazy. 81% of the students had experienced a chill by that week. Moreover, people were listening to music 22% of the time, and chills occurred around 14% of the time they were listening to music. They also found that the chance of chills directly related to the emotions such as happiness and sadness, or if the person chose the music themselves or was listening closely. This shows that chills are not random. And when people are in the correct circumstances, when they're paying attention to their music, choose it themselves, and are really feeling it, they are much more likely to experience this phenomenon. And if you ever thought that you were the only one that reacted this way, you aren't alone. So the next time you're tuning in, take some time to really feel the music and connect with your emotions. And the goosebumps, they'll show themselves.